Okay, so we're back here for part 2. We're on the back of the notes. Number 7 and number 8, I'm going to show you, these are two special cases. This is something that can happen sometimes with an equation. Now in 7, we're going to distribute, and we'll get 2 times x. And 2 times 4 is 8, and we get 2x minus 3. Now, I'm going to move the variables, but notice these are the same. So to move a positive 2x, I would subtract both sides, but we're going to run into a problem. And the problem is that on the left side, we get 0x, and we get just 8. But on the right side, we get 0x, again, minus 3. So what happens is the variables get canceled on both sides. And we end up with a statement here of 2 values. But the problem is this is not true. 8 is not equal to negative 3. That is a false statement. So if that happens, what we would say is that there is no solution. There is no answer, no value that makes this side equal to this side. You can try. You can pick numbers and type in the left side and the right side, and you will never get the same thing. So it is possible that an equation will have no solution. Now there's a symbol for that. It's a 0 with a slash through it. So if you write that, that's the same thing as the words no solution. So if the variables cancel and you get a false statement, the answer is no solution. Now number 8, you'll notice, actually looks very similar to number 7. If we distribute, what we end up with here is 2x plus 8 equals 2x plus 8. Again, I'll subtract that. And this time what we end up with is 8 on the left and 8 on the right. Now that is true. 8 is equal to 8. So if we end up with a true statement, that's not nothing is a solution. That is everything is a solution. All the real numbers would be solutions. Any value that you pick is going to be to make that equation true. Okay? Or you can use double bar R is the symbol for real numbers. Now, let me just show you this. Let's say that x was 5. Okay, so the left side, 2 times, I'm going to say 5 plus 4, okay, 18. The right side is 2 times 5 plus 8. It's the same thing. What about negative 7? So 2 times x plus 4, this is the left side, negative 6. The right side, 2 times negative 7, and then plus 8 is also negative 6. So right there are 2 examples that work. And again, you can try anything. Now, since we can't write down every possible number, we say, okay, it's all the real numbers. All right, so these are 2 special cases where you can have no solution, or you can have all the real numbers as answers. Last one here, number 9. Find the value of x so that the figures below have the same area. Okay, now the key word here is area. Area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay, L is the length, A is area. Length is L, width is W. So we need to find what x is so that this area is equivalent to this one. Well, your length here is x plus 4, your width is 8. So for this rectangle, the area, I'm going to put the 8 in front, but here's the length times the width. And for this one, we have 9 in x for the length and width. So that area is 9 times x, or 9x. Now we are trying to find the value of x where these are equivalent. So that means we can make an equation where the 2 areas are equal. I'm trying to find the x value that makes this equation true. So let's distribute, and we'll get 8x plus 32 is equal to 9x. In this case, I will move the 8x to the right side because I already have the 9x by itself. So we'll go minus 8x, 32 equals 1x. Oh, that's it. 32 is equal to x. We're done. Now, just to show you that this works, if we go back to the picture, and this is something I always tell my geometry class, let's go back and we'll substitute 32 for x. So this length would be 36, and the width would be 8. And then over here, that would be 32. And let's check the areas here. So if we do length times width, 36 times 8, the area is 288. What about 9 times 32? Sorry, this should be 32. Oh, no, that's right. I'm sorry. 32 plus 4 is 36. Yeah, so 36 times 8, hold on. 288, okay, and then this is 9 times 32, and they're the same. So the area here is 288, the area here is 288, they are the same. So the answer, though, is not 288, the answer is the value for x, which is 32, and that is the end of the notes.